Tiphereth is the meeting point of the higher self and the personality, where true harmony begins. Dion Fortune, British mystic and author of the mystical Kabbalah. Today we begin our video with the secret side of Tiphereth. Then we'll explore why this Sephira is considered the heart of the tree, how Tiphereth manifests in real life, what distortions pull us away from our inner center, and how to restore your radiance and return to the form your soul once imagined. Stay with us until the end. You may discover something within you that has long awaited its moment to emerge. There are things we don't speak of aloud, because Tiphereth is not just beauty, it is a point of access to the center of the universe, to the soul's memory. And this center has its guardians. Since ancient times, the artifacts of Tiphereth have existed on 3 levels. First level, the open, symbols anyone can buy, a golden disc, the 6-pointed star, a faceted quartz crystal. Anyone can wear them, but they work only as reminders. Second level, the hidden. These are artifacts passed from mage to student. They are not just beautiful, they are charged, they vibrate. They find those who are ready to serve the light from the center. It may be a ring, a mirror, a mandala. But the real essence is not the object, it's the initiation. Third level, the unseen. There are artifacts you cannot buy. You won't find them on altars or in shops, because they come from other layers of reality. They are objects from parallel worlds that slip through into your reality when you begin to vibrate at the frequency of the center. They might be an item you found by chance but feel has always belonged to you. A symbol seen in a dream that suddenly appears in the physical world. A text you never wrote, but already knew. A key that opens not a door, but a memory. These artifacts live between worlds. They don't look magical. They are recognized. They appear when you return to your core, to your center, Tiphereth. And from that moment on, your reality changes. Because you have become the bridge between what is and what is meant to be. What is Tiphereth really? There is a place on the tree where everything returns to balance, where opposites don't fight, they dance in harmony. This is Tiphereth, the Sephira at the very center. But it's not just a geometric middle, it's the core of truth, where form has not yet been distorted by fear, desire, or conflict. It is the image before the mirror, the intention before the noise, the pure note before the echo. Tiphereth is how the world was meant to be. It is the realm of original forms, where everything is in harmony, even when complex, where beauty is not decoration, but a result of inner precision. In this world, you are not needed as someone else. You are needed as yourself. Because Tiphereth is the memory of wholeness, where there is no need to prove anything. For you, this means one thing. As long as you chase someone else's forms, you lose your own. But the moment you stop and begin living from your center, the world ceases to be a labyrinth, because you return to the form your soul once designed. If the tree of Sephiroth is the structure of creation, then Tiphereth is its radiant heart. On the celestial map, it shines as the point of balance between forces. On Earth, it projects into sacred places, where the invisible feels closer and the heart sees more clearly than the mind. These points call to us, not through logic, through vibration. Power spots where the energy of Tiphereth is especially dense. Mount Kailash, the center of Tibet. Machu Picchu, a temple of light above the clouds. Sigiriya in Sri Lanka, a symbol of the center between heaven and earth. The Temple of Luxor, a stone mandala of harmony. What happens in these places? You don't just stand on the ground. You find your axis, between above and below, between who you were and who you can become. Tiphereth is the point where the soul remembers beauty, not external beauty, but deep, eternal, divine. The artifacts of Tiphereth are not objects, but states of being, and yet traces remain in the worlds. The golden disk of the sun in ancient mysteries, the rose symbol in Western esotericism, a cut quartz crystal that focuses light, the six-pointed star that unites heaven and earth. Tiphereth is the place in you where God sees the world through your eyes, and if you've ever felt light for no reason, clarity beyond logic, tears from touching something pure, that was him. Each sephira carries not only a gift, but a shadow into which the soul may fall. Tiphereth becomes distorted when the heart closes, when, instead of inner light, we begin to seek approval, instead of truth, recognition, instead of harmony, comfort. Here are 3 key distortions of this sephira. Distortion, Chur 1. I'm only worthy if I'm loved. You trade your inner beauty for external validation. You become dependent on others' opinions, forgetting what truly shines within you needs no confirmation. Distortion number 2. If I'm at the center, I must be selfish. You fear taking your place, fear being the heart. But Tiphereth is not pride, it is service, born from clarity, not from the desire to control. Distortion number 3. To be kind, I must please others. Your kindness becomes a mask. You give yourself away without knowing why. But the light of Tiphereth is not self-sacrifice. It is like the sun. It warms, but never loses itself. Each distortion is a failed attempt to reach the light without entering the self. But Tiphereth does not open from the outside. It is activated when you dare to see yourself as you truly are, without masks, without the need to be pleasing, with an open heart and roots in truth. The restoration of Tiphereth begins with the knowing. The heart is the gate between worlds. To return to Tiphereth, you don't need to become better, you need to become whole. Here are 3 keys to reignite the radiance of Tiphereth. Key 1. Know that your worth is not external. You are not a role, not a projection. You are the central note in a symphony. Your worth lies not in what you do, but in who you are when you live from the heart. Key 2. Allow yourself to be at the center of your life. Tiphereth is not ego. It is the core of your mission. You do not belong on the sidelines. You can shine without blinding. You can lead without dominating. Key 3. Discern between kindness and self-betrayal. The heart is not weakness. It is clarity wrapped in love. To be kind does not mean always saying yes. Sometimes the highest kindness is a gentle, honest no. To restore Tiphereth means to remember that you are a living sun, the heart of the world, the axis upon which everything turns. You are not a spectator. You are the meeting point of heaven and earth. If you've made it to this moment, you have already touched Tiphereth. Keep this inside, and when in doubt, return to your heart. It knows how to guide you through any darkness.